right now, trending topic right now is pretty much so right now what I'm seeing from social media right now is FNF, the hit song GLORILLA put out, you know what I mean, that's blowing up all over the world, all over the place. The rights to the song and the ownership of the song, FNF Hitkidd is saying that they own the song. Now GLORILLA, she has right now, she's currently been touring and doing different things with her songs or whatever, and so she's of course getting performance rights and things like that for doing shows and things like that. But as far as right now, what it is now GLORILLA wants ownership, like full ownership of the song right now. So I guess Hitkidd and them, their argument is, hell, we helped blow the song up, we helped produce the song. They're saying that GLORILLA, you know, went off and signed with CMG and pretty much gave over her masters and her publishing rights. You also can see that, you see how messy this shit get when like business don't get done right, people feel salty and get to putting your business out on social media and shit. This shit that could have been talked about behind closed doors. We ain't need the whole fucking world to know about, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's educational because artists need to know these things, bro. Up and coming artists that's trying to get their name out, trying to get their product out and their brand out here, they gotta know that you gotta do business the right way. You learn from other mistakes. You learn from other people's mistakes and other things that people didn't see. You see it, so once you go down your path and your journey, you'll know how to make the right moves and do the right business moves, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about the power of negotiating, the power of negotiation, you know what I'm saying? The power of knowing what you want, knowing who you is, and knowing what you bring to the table, you know what I'm saying? That you ain't just gonna take anything somebody give you, you know, you gonna look at it, analyze it, weigh it up, and if it don't meet your criteria, wait on the next bag, you know what I'm saying? Or because unless you don't really believe in yourself, unless you feel like, you know what I'm saying, this your only opportunity, but you got one of the hottest songs that everybody talking about. This ain't like this just no any song. FNF is one of the biggest songs that everybody talking about. It was lit. Everybody know about it. Social media had it lit to the point where it caught people's attention, higher ups' attention. That's what they look for. But by you bringing that power and letting them know that you got that type of power, you should have said within yourself, damn, I mean, we really stirring up a fuss. Like, let's see how farther we can take it. Let's drop some more songs. Let's keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep putting the videos out and give me a booking agent so I can keep all my money and me and my team can just make all the bread. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's different ways you can look at this. It's different kind of ways you can look at this whole situation. But you definitely can learn something from it. Artists should definitely learn from it, you know what I'm saying, from this whole situation. So, yeah, man, this is just for educational purposes only, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? This is the whole reason why I'm making this video, just to really show artists, because I'm all about the artists at the end of the day. I want to help. Like, I'm an up-and-coming artist myself. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that got a dream or got a goal or some kind of mission to be great, you got to still understand the industry that you're getting into. Whatever industry you in. I don't care if you in construction, you into painting, you into building houses, doing homes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure that you in the right position. So we got to understand it, man. We got to negotiate better deals, man. When we doing business and music or whatever industry that you in, you need to make sure that, you know, your budget right, that you know the business that you're getting into, you know what I'm saying? And you see stuff more clear. Sometimes things will move so fast to where you don't have the opportunity or the time and place to actually put a solid plan together with your team, you know what I'm saying? But that's why you got a team. That's why you got a producer. And, you know, you just got to talk with your team, people that you start with, you know what I mean? So we just got to make sure that we doing the right things, that we when we doing business. We got to make sure that we doing business the correct way, the correct proper manner, which is seeking legal counsel, actually having financial help, or some kind of being able to reach out to somebody that got some kind of business savviness about themselves, to where they can explain to you what's coming to you monetarily. Because this is about money. We didn't just get into this industry just to be famous. We got into this bitch, fuck fame. We trying to get the fortune. We want money. Young Dolph preached about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck being famous. We ain't trying to be famous and all that. We ain't trying to be the flyers. We ain't trying to be none of that. We ain't trying to be all in the camera. We trying to get the most money and stay out the way. Because haters want to get a piece of you anyway. When you getting that bread, you gotta get your bag and stay your ass out the way. You know what I'm saying? Stay your ass out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? And get to this bread. You know what I mean? Get to this money. You know? Because it's a lot to be made. But you gotta make the right proper steps and have the right people in play. And you just gotta know the business. Have you a manager or somebody that you already working with to say, nah, we don't need to do that right now. We need to do this. Or maybe we need to go talk to somebody strategic to where we can see how much money we playing with, how much money we getting up out of this. Is this lucrative? Is this a lucrative decision? Because somebody throwing us $500,000, we already know we worth a ticket. That's just common sense right there. If somebody giving you half, they'll let you know you worth a ticket. So that means you probably worth multiple tickets. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I come to like knowing the game, knowing being smart, knowing what you're getting yourself into prior to you getting into it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read this quote, not even a quote, but Kadeem Phillips, who's a CEO of a certain label. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an independent label. Kadeem Phillips had something to say to Hitman about him making a good decision and how he did business, him doing business the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read that from social media and let you guys know what's really going on with this whole thing with this FNF song, and you know, GLORILLA getting the rights that she want, and versus Hitman saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna get those rights. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got them rights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a back and forth situation right now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna read that for y'all. So look, this is the social media tag that I seen where Power Entertainment CEO Kadeem Phillips praises Hitkidd for FNF deal with GLORILLA. Asks, why does your guy have to take credit for everything? Which is crazy because, you know, that's your opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why you got to do your business right, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just why you got to do your business the right way. You know what I'm saying? But he says, why does your guy have to take credit for everything? Quote, and this is a quote from Mr. Kadeem Phillips, who is the CEO of Power Entertainment. He goes as follows and says, let me address this from the business side because I see a lot of confusion. At the end of the day, Anthony Holmes did great business. He gave up 50% of the masters and 50% of the publishing for FNF directly to Glo. He went on to say, we actually did everything to protect Glo from the industry, and honestly, Glo independently collects money for FNF. It's all hers. She just doesn't own the song and never will. He also went on to say, we actually saved her from losing millions, and Glo was able to get a deal without having to sell her independent record. He also went on to say FNF was created to help all the girls, not for CMG. Just like Tony doesn't own Tomorrow, the song Tomorrow, or the song Bless, Glo doesn't own FNF since Hitkidd put the song out, which was always the plan. He went on to say that Glo and Hitkidd get 50% split evenly of all the money brought in on FNF. Unfortunately, CMG froze all the money, even Glo money, in their latest claim to us. So if she hasn't seen her money, tell her to ask her label about it, since she sold her masters and her publishing to them. He went on to say that Glo won't see a dime until her advance is paid back, but that was her choice by signing to CMG. Luckily, Hitkidd still owns the song. Damn, this shit is crazy, y'all. Not gonna lie. Also just gotta understand that, like, you know, a lot of people like to say, man, got it, man. He always blocking. Why he don't want to have people? Why he don't want to show people love? And you know, why he don't want to show people love in the city that's coming up and woo woo woo? And why he ain't get behind this and get behind that? Listen, man, before we start complaining and all that about who getting on, who hopping on our train and who supporting us, man, you gotta support yourself. You can't be looking for other motherfuckers to put you on and say your name and get you hot. You gotta get yourself hot, get yourself the respect, and they gonna give you the respect. They ain't gonna have no choice. You see what I'm saying? Just like now with what's his name? Hit Boy, or whatever. Hitman. He don't gotta damn, the Broncos playing, man. The new Broncos so hard. Basically, him as a producer, Hitman as a producer, right? Man, you doing amazing work, bro. Just stay focused on what you're doing. Don't worry about what Gotti and them doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gotti a CEO. He gonna continue to do what he do, which is sign artists, do his job. You know what I'm saying? Take over as a conglomerate, as a label. You know what I'm saying? He's worked his ass off to actually get to that point. So we can't knock Gotti for that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we just gotta know our business. We gotta know our business. We gotta know our worth. You gotta know your value when you getting into the music game. You gotta know your value and what you bring. You just so caught off the hype of the song and everybody on your jock, cause you got this hot ass song, but at the same time in the back of everything, the business ain't right. The business funny. Relationships getting broken up because people didn't do solid business. People didn't do solid loyalty to who they came up with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a big valuable lesson that we got to learn when you coming into, you know, being your own artist. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being your own artist, you gotta literally put the work into yourself. You can't look for nobody else to do it. Now you can let the labels do stuff for you. If you just not that savvy of an artist, bro, then and you just hot, of course you gonna go for the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know much about the fucking music business. But see, if you gonna be rapping, if you gonna be getting yourself out there like that, then you should be like, you know what I'm saying, trying to, let me get that glare up out of there. I can't help it. The sun's just shining on me. Let it beam then. Shine on me, God. But look, you just gotta do your homework. You gotta don't just be so quick to sign. I mean, if you gon' rap, learn the business. If you gon' rap, learn publishing. If you gon' rap, learn how to make your own fucking beats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? On some Kanye shit, on some J. Cole shit. Be behind the production on your beats. Say, hey, I want the beat to go like this, or I want this drum to do this when I get done, or tweak some shit in the beat or something. You know what I'm saying? To say that you produced that, you made that happen in that. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the business when you're getting into the music industry, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, they're gonna control everything that you do. They're gonna control your presence. They're gonna control how you look. They're gonna control your image. They're gonna control your money. They're gonna control the shows. Whatever percentage that you getting off anything, they're gonna have their hand on it. It's gonna be in the contract. You know what I'm saying? You no longer your own person. You giving your rights away to somebody else to run and operate and manage you. You see what I'm saying? Yo, so it's crazy, like, I try to tell artists, like, because I'm an independent artist, you know what I'm saying? I go by Diverse. I'm from Memphis. And, they like to speak on, like, gatekeepers and things like that, and people that stop you from doing all this shit. Hey, listen, I'm a local artist. Well, actually, I'm not a local artist. I'm a nationwide artist, because my song played on Sirius XM. Nationwide on Sirius XM, right? But the thing about my song was I didn't own the beat to the song. Cool, I made a nice little rap to the song, whatever. I made a nice song. It was called By Any Means. It's on my YouTube right now. I made a cool song, but the thing about the song, I did not own the beat. So therefore, I can't receive any kind of money from the beat. I can't receive nothing monetarily from the production side or from the artist side. I don't know. Maybe the performance side, because I performed the song in New York in front of a big ass stage with DJ Absolute. But as far as the song within itself, I really can't receive any benefit from it, because Alicia Renee, who was a songwriter for Rock Nation, she's wrote songs for Rihanna, a lot of big artists. She's on the hook of the song as a sample singer. But I don't have anything to do with Alicia Renee. As far as the Unbeatables, the people that made the song, the production side of the song, they are gonna get paid from that song. I can't get paid from shit, because I'm just rapped on a song that I felt was hot and I just put it out, end up blowing up, doing good, but at the same time, it's not mine, so I gotta start from scratch. I gotta make something original. Artists, y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta make original songs, and you wanna kind of be on the production side of the song too. You wanna kind of help produce the song too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we get caught up in the shit where, like, first of all, we don't have a budget as an artist. You should have a budget. You should be stacking up you some money. I don't care if you gotta work, I don't care what the fuck you gotta do, but you need to start saving up at least $5,000 to $5,000 of security, just for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Artists, we come to these labels, we come and we blow up overnight. We get a song and we blow up, and it's mega popular, but we haven't done the ground foundational work as an artist, putting money aside, investing in ourselves, putting our own money up, our own videos, our own shit. Like, we let people come in and do things when we don't really understand the business side of stuff, like your ASCAP, like your BMI, like making sure you sign with either one of them. Like, I think I'm with ASCAP, you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty much a split where your producer gets 50%, and you as an artist writing a song, you get your writers publishing, or your writers, your publishing, which is you on the artist side writing the song. You know what I'm saying? You get 50% towards that. You know, it's royalties in this shit. It's splits. It's some person, the producer gets this, the manager gets this, the artist gets this. Whoever was involved with the song, they get a split. You see what I'm saying? But as artists, we go into the game blind thinking that, man, we just got a hot ass song, but we forget that like 90% of the business, 90% of the music entertainment industry is business. It ain't about you being hot. It ain't about you being the flyest artist or the coolest artist or the best looking artist or you got the best talent, whatever. Woo. It's really about the money. It's about your grind. If y'all go back to the interview with $1 million worth of game, when Dolph was, rest in peace to Young Dolph, when Dolph was on there, he was telling, man, you got to have a budget. You got to be able to feed the machine. The industry is a machine. You got to be able to fund the machine. At least $1 million or more, you know what I'm saying, to put into yourself and your own shit. That means you got to be invested up tight. You got to be having your own shit going on. That means you need to be investing in real estate. You need to be having your own business. You need to be doing something. Look at Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle had his own businesses. He had his own store where he sold his merch out. He had his own studio. He had all the whole strip was his. He owned that. Or had some part ownership in it. You know what I'm saying? To where he can show the labels that, hey, I really don't need that much support like Atlantic. Hey, look, you know, we doing this, we doing that, but I'm doing this on my own. I've independently done this on my own. So you kind of look different when you come to the artist. You kind of look on a higher level than other artists that haven't established themselves, pretty much, is what I'm saying. So rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. Those guys were like, you know, look at Master P. Look at Yo Gotti. Look at all these CEOs who built their foundation from the bottom. They didn't go and they did partnership deals. They did joint ventures. They did JVs with other labels where, hell, I might do a distribution deal with you. Or I might do an M&D deal with you, which means manufacturing and distribution deal. You know what I'm saying? You got to read up on your business shit. Like, it's a book that's called All You Need to Know About the Music Industry. I got that book at home. I forgot the author of the book, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to go look that up, do your own due diligence. I'll post it at the end of this joint, whatever. But you got to be smart on the decisions you making because this is your life you fucking with. This your life you gambling with. You know what I'm saying? Somebody throw you $500,000 for a deal, that means you worth $2-3 million. You gotta be on your own. On your own, you gotta be worth 2, 3, maybe even 5. You might even be worth $5 million if you grinded on your own, if you took the path on your own, if you got your own team, hired your own team, videographer, photo shoots, hire you a booking agent, have somebody running your streaming and your social media and shit and all that cool shit. You know, your meet and greets. Just have a good manager, pretty much. And a manager only gets 10 to 15% of whatever you make as an artist. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't get no more than no 10 or 15, dog. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how y'all negotiate your deal. But, you know, as artists, as independent artists coming from nothing, coming from absolutely nothing, no money, no shit, you know, you got to be like smart and savvy on decisions that you make, on people that you signing with. You got to have you a lawyer present. You got to at least have you a lawyer on your team to read what the fuck you finna sign off on. You know what I'm saying? So now we caught in this situation where GLORILLA like, look, or maybe even Gotti, like, not even really on no bullshit, because a lot of people like throwing Gotti under the bus, man, and throwing him and putting a bad light on CMG. But CMG, he giving opportunity to niggas. This could be real 100, man. You know, he giving opportunity to people. He done showed love to all different hoods in the city, to different artists, giving them a platform, giving them a label to come to. But at the same time, maybe GLORILLA was like, damn, know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting this money. Or maybe Gotti was like, shit, hell, we doing all this. Maybe let me just pay you this to own the whole song, know what I'm saying? So she can have all her publishing, dog, and all her masters to her song. Because, I mean, she put in the blood, sweat, and tears. She came from nothing. She did everything to get herself up to the level she at. So she feel like she do something, you know what I'm saying? But that's just not how business work, y'all. Y'all gotta look at the fine prints of this shit. You know, true enough. Yeah, GLORILLA came from nothing. Yeah, she came from nothing and did everything to get herself up to where she at. But the producers, they did too. If without the beat, it wouldn't be no song. You know, without the producer, it wouldn't be no song. Without anything that the producer did, it wouldn't be no FNF. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to look at the business side of this shit. Like, you got to stay loyal to who you with when you coming up. You can't be jumping sides just because of a bag opportunity, just because somebody throwing some little money at you. Really, you worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? But you was just so quick to hop on the bait, which is understandable, because we all coming from nothing. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get our stamp in the game. We trying to go and get famous, get to the money. We like fuck everything else in the back burner. But then as time goes on and you start understanding the business and you start learning what's going on and who got their hands in what and why your check's so small or why your money ain't adding up to what you thought it was, it's because the ownership, the business should have been done right in the beginning. The loyalty should have been there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be switching sides when it come to business. You got to stay loyal to who you with, the producers that you with, the team that you came up with. You got to stick to your team, stick to your guns. When you stick to your guns, you're going to get bigger offers. You got to be patient in the game, man. You got to be patient, bro. A lot of people don't want to be patient. They don't want to wait their turn. You know, and you can't really knock her, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this Yo Gotti, this was the biggest artist from Memphis. The biggest CEO, one of the biggest CEOs from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Who's put a lot of people on and a lot of people in position. Moneybagg Yo being the main one, Black Youngster. A lot of big ass artists from the city, you know what I'm saying? He just put in position. But at the same time, who wouldn't be excited to jump on that train? But at the same time, you got to understand the business aspect. You can jump on a lot of different trains. You can jump on a lot of different avenues to get to the money, but you got to stay loyal to who you with. You got to understand the music business. Of course, you got the art, but do you understand the business aspect of this? Do you understand that it's splits involved? That you get cuts, you get this, people get portions, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm really just putting this out for all artists out there, man. It's looking to get into the music industry. You definitely want to know your business, man. You definitely want to know what you're getting yourself into. You definitely want to know who you're getting into business with. And you definitely want to have a solid team with you, a loyal team that you want to that you can confide with and talk to about different business ventures, and you know, just not fuck up the money. You know what I'm saying? And just know who getting what, who getting who, and how we splitting this money up. Because it ain't just about the fame. You know, we get so caught up in the excitement and stuff sometimes that we forget about the business sometimes. You know what I mean? So I definitely just want artists to be smarter and not only smarter, just have a better business structure about yourself, to where, you know, that you're getting into a music business, you're getting into an industry, you're getting into a machine that you're gonna have to spend a lot of money into. It's definitely gonna take, and not even and not necessarily doesn't have to take money, because I got it on nationwide radio with my song, but at the same time, it wasn't my song, it wasn't my beat, it wasn't my production, so I didn't really receive much royalty from that. Now, I performed the song in a big city in New York, but that still doesn't mean that I'm entitled to the monetary value of the song, because, you know, I can get sued, people can come after me, a lot of things. I could possibly get blackballed because those people are in real business with each other. Like, Alicia Renee is a songwriter for Rock Nation, that's Jay-Z, and she's written songs for Rihanna, and she's a songwriter, and she just so happened to do a sample. She does samples on different producers' beats, which is Unbeatables, who's the producer of the beat. So I heard the beat with the sample hook with Alicia Renee's voice on the hook. By any means, I go rap on the beat, put the beat out, And I can't expect to get any kind of monetary value. I don't care if the song played 1,000,000 times on the radio. They looking at me sitting back laughing like, bro, like, and not only that, when you put it on YouTube, it's going to be a copyright claim, because it's going to show you whose beat it is, who is produced by, whose name is on the beat, what production and what business that it has something to do with, and who they're tied to. It's going to show you. So you can't just put anybody's music out, because it's certain rights and copyrights involved with the art. You know what I'm saying? So just got to be savvy enough, y'all. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, making sure you got that in proper respect, and making sure that you business savvy, that you move in the right way. You know what I mean? Yeah. And shout out to my nigga D Nice, you know what I'm saying, for the Life is Dope label. You know what I mean? Y'all go get y'all hoodies and shit for the wintertime. Memphis, he got all the hoods on there. South Memphis, you know what I'm saying? South Main, Hollywood, East Side, Cordova, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Whitehaven, you know what I'm saying? Orange Mound, Raleigh, Frazier, you know what I'm saying? You got the whole hood, everybody on the hood on this joint. So definitely go check it out. It's definitely a dope joint to get. Peace and love, y'all. 1,000 out.